Hello, everybody. Welcome. So today's meditation is called To Scratch or Not to Scratch. So if you've just started to sit, you may feel fidgety. You might feel like an itch here, a scratch here that you just go for, right? And you can't seem to just sit still. So this is a common problem. And it's something that we can it's not really a problem per se. It gives us something to work with. That's how I would phrase it, because this is what I'm going to suggest. Unless you are in extreme pain, then of course, please get out of the pain, get out of the posture, and get into something that's a lot more comfortable. So we're not here to torture ourselves. So it's very important to find a seat that you feel comfortable in. That's number one. And number two, so if you are not in terrible pain, but you feel something, in your back or your hairs in your face and it's tickling, that happens to me all the time. I've played a game with myself and see if I can just be with it. And here is a suggestion that I can offer. Instead of thinking to yourself and making it worse by saying, oh my gosh, it's so itchy, I just want to itch it. And you can feel internally this kind of like sensing of tension and gripping and, oh, I wish it would just go away. Maybe instead we can think of it as just a sensation. So for example, if the hair is tickling my face and I can feel the tickle, but maybe I can reframe it and make it about the quality of the touch, or maybe it's a slight prickle. Maybe it feels like smooth. There are different ways that we can reframe a sensation, right? So in other words, if you feel like maybe pain, for instance, in your lower back, instead of pain, stabbing, we can think of it as pressure, maybe some tingling, maybe some vibration. So we can, talk about it in those terms and see if that helps to stay with it. Okay? So again, I don't want you to be in extreme pain, but if it's something that you think that you can sit with and manage, it is a great object for us to work with in mindfulness meditation. So let's go ahead and sit for 6 minutes. So go ahead and find your place on a cushion on the floor. And if you do that, I recommend sitting so that your knees are slightly lower than your hips. So you're sitting on a cushion and your knees are slightly lower, so you're propped up a little bit higher. Or you could sit on a chair and just making sure the bottom of your feet are flat on the ground. Or if you think you can still stay alert inside, then you can also lie down. So go ahead and begin to close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or you can have them slightly open if you wish. We're just going to take a deep breath in all the way down to our lower belly, expanding our belly, and breathing out through your nose. Doing that again, dropping the air in to our lower belly, to our lower back, and breathing out through our nose, nice and steady. Breathing in again, down to our lower belly, lower back, and then breathing out again. This time, let's breathe into our chest area, filling up our chest, our clavicles, our shoulders, and breathing out through our nose. Let's breathe in now into our back, creating space in our back, feeling our rib cage expanding, and then breathe out through our nose. Nice and easy, relaxing. And breathing into our face, breathing into our facial muscles, giving them permission to relax as we exhale, breathing out. Now just let that go, letting your jaw relax and any other tension that you feel in your face, any little muscles that are trying to help, just notice it and just let them go. They don't have to help right now. Letting the back of your neck release, the muscles in your back area, your shoulders, just letting them melt. Keeping your spine nice and upright. And just notice, for the next few moments, notice what is going on in your body. Any sensations that may arise. Any impulses to fix something or to do something. Just see if you can resist that impulse and instead take a moment to be with it. First of all, what is the feeling of impulse? That desire to do something, what does that feel like? Does it feel like a pulling in or pushing away? And then notice the actual object, the sensation of your object. Could you reframe it in any other way? Maybe into a texture or a quality, maybe even a color. Notice what's going inside of you. Just be with it, if you can. And if you absolutely have to scratch, then it's okay. No one's going to chastise you. But staying with these impulses and just seeing if we can be with it is great exercise, number one, for concentration. Because we can really focus in. And it's an exercise in restraint. Watching our reactive behavior. And instead of immediately going for it, we can create a little pause, a little buffer, which is also helpful to cultivate because we can use this in our real lives when we get triggered. Instead of immediately reacting, we can pause, and in that buffer, we can see what's going on in our bodies and in our being, and we can see things a little bit more clearly. Just take a few more minutes just to be with your body, with your sensations, noticing any little thing that you feel and noticing any impulses. Just seeing if you can be with it, nurture it, and be okay with it. Let's take one breath together and breathe out through your mouth. When you're ready, you can bring your palms together to your heart area. And together we can offer up a bow and sending gratitude toward yourself for taking this time to do this work, to be mindful, to exercise this muscle, and to take care of yourself. I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell. And when you hear the bell ending, you can open your eyes. And I thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope to see you again soon.